Which helped again, because Eric was neurotic. When I did
Yeah.
it was my second scene I had done, so.
Well, it's so huge to throw somebody into a mix. You know, it's our 4th season, and we all know each other, and
Right.
she's got and she's driving all the scenes.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's playing against Tom, who is not Clark in this.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
not, you know, himself, so to speak.
It's very difficult to do, and I think she did a fabulous job. And also, she's kind of cute too.
Yes.
I love those little things hanging on your sleeves, by the way, whatever those were.
Well, she had one line here which is great, where Tom goes, "You talk too much." And I think, Erica, you changed it actually in the audition, and we changed. You said, "I'm not." I'm not very good with uncomfortable silences,
Right.
and you said, "I'm not very comfortable with uncomfortable silences." And we thought, "Oh, that's a better way to say it." And we went back and adjusted the line. Yeah. It was good.
I kind of like too that Lois and our Lois is a blonde rather than the because our Lana is a brunette,
right?
And a redhead, so it's kind of interesting. You guys like to shake it up.
Exactly. Exactly.
Then we had all this Erica's hair.
Oh my God.
We had unbelievable discussions.
I love this.
Yeah, this is.
But here's my favorite is your expression at the end, which is like. Yeah, I kind of like that.
I had to really fight for that because people wanted me to be kind of confused, but I thought, no. Any girl would find that kind of exciting.
And this is,
I could just pick her up and move her.
Exactly. And this is great. This was actually a very difficult scene to write because it was, you know, how do you sort of display this? What's Clark's sort of reaction? And then also how do we broom Lois out? You know, and then how do you get Clark to go with you? And I think, you do a terrific job here. I love the way you sort of cut Lois off. Like you're appreciative, but it's like I gotta lose this chick and get him out of here. So, which is
was a pretty actually hard script to write, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was actually like writing a new pilot. I remember every scene was tough because there were no scenes in it that we had sort of written before. All the dynamics were new. You know, you had Lois, you had Jensen. You know, and it's just you later with Margot Kidder. You know, it was a lot of
new characters,
a lot of new characters and a lot of new dynamics.
Yeah.
So it was sort of finding those. I love that. And this is good. This part I remember we went, over and over again, which is how do you convince Clark to go with you? You know, I think you do this really well. You sort of realize, okay, he's not himself, but let me just sort of play along with whatever's going on.
Oh, the minute he says that first thing to me, whatever it is, about, I don't know you, I know.
Something's up.
Well, he's been under the influence of other things before, and I know for him to have been gone that long, so he's on something. There's something. Right. Some color kryptonite is affecting him.
Exactly. And this is great. You're like, whoa, get out of the way.
Yeah.
So, and there you go.
The great...
This was shot in a sand pit in Vancouver.
Oh my God!
And they put a really yellow gel on it, obviously, and sort of sweated everybody up. And here's where we see, Lex is not well.
And this is controversial because we set this up, this whole cleansing system that Lex has, and then we sort of didn't deal with it again.
It was so effective, it didn't have to do it anymore. That
was the point.
Just once.
Yeah.
Just once.
You got really good blood.
Well, we just realized, it's one of those things, again, you go, when you're writing it here, you're like, oh, this is cool because it explains it, but Lex is still very active in the episode, and we don't want to have everybody lying in hospital beds. And then as you get in sort of the challenge of the series, you're like, well, I don't want to see Lex sick, going like, excuse me, I got to go drain my blood.
Right.
So we sort of...
Maybe he went to Lourdes. And he's fine.
Exactly.
Exactly, he went to Lourdes. Actually, here he went to Tatooine. And the plane is CG, completely CG.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a completely CG plane.
That's fabulous.
Yeah.
The engine's on in the back, and
It's fun for me to hear all this because I never know how you guys do this.
Yeah.
Well, I was convinced it was going to be cut the whole sequence, the driving sequence. It looks great.
Yeah, it does look great. And here's Lex with his sassy doctor. So. It was also fun, too, at the beginning to have Lex sort of, again, Lex in white and Clark in black. When he gets back to the farm. But here's sort of the reveal of what's going on with him.
You're living on borrowed time, Lex.
And Michael, wanted to know immediately if he had to take his shirt off so that he could work out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always a huge negotiation.
Give a guy heat enough warning.
I think he started in May.
I remember the top of season 3 when he was on the desert island. He knew